Hey, it's your boy Chango coming at you with another video. This video is the snack industry has never been stronger. Brought to you by Dillon show clips. Alright, so your boy Chango, for those of you that are new to my channel, first of all, welcome, right? But then also, for those of you that don't know, your boy Chango used to be like 300 pounds at one point. And so I'm interested to see what Dillon has to say about snacks. Your boy Chango is a closet fat ass, and I am excited about this. So let's get right into it.
Speaking of CEOs, speaking of leaders of industries that have destroyed people's lives, okay? The people, and I'm not kidding about this, that make Uncrustables and Twinkies are saying fuck you to Ozempic and fuck you to RFK. The people behind the Uncrustable, which is the peanut butter and jelly sandwich that you can buy at 7-Eleven without a crust, if you don't know what that is. There it is. These things are tasty. It's a little pocket of white bread, peanut butter jelly. It's all sugar. They press the edges very nicely with some type of iron. Now, the people that make these, okay, go up here and make this a little bigger so I can read this. The makings of weight loss drugs, the makers of weight loss drugs, and RFK Jr. are both pushing for Americans to change their diets, but the owner of Twinkies and Uncrustables is predicting that nothing will be able to stop America's insatiable hunger for snacks. You want to talk about a supervillain? And I'm not saying to assassinate him. Do not. It would be funny if you dumped a vat of chocolate on him. This is the quote. As it relates to anything in the political domain, we believe very strongly that snacking continues. J.M. Smucker. Is life real? J.M. Smucker, CEO Mark Smucker, said on an earnings call with analysts Tuesday, consumers are going, this is what he says, he goes, consumers are going to continue to look for a way to reward themselves at different times throughout the day. Mark Smucker, the CEO of Big Sandwich, Big Peanut Butter and Jelly and Twinkies. And by the way, the kind of fat you have to be to eat Twinkies, to buy Twinkies, to publicly purchase Twinkies, all the things you can do to become a fatty boom batty, to buy the most cartoonish. And the Twinkie is not good. It's just corn syrupy bread and really sweet frosting inside. It's really not great.
Yeah, it
There's
is.
many better things to get fat on in this country than fucking Twinkies. But the CEO, Mark Smucker, whose entire life has been poisoning children, has told analysts on a phone call, don't worry about it. These fatties will never stop. That's what he's saying. These pigs will never leave the trough. They will never stop. You can inject them. You can shoot them up. RFK can go in there and fucking do whatever he wants. He can fucking put on warning labels. They can try to, dissuade people. They can come up with campaigns. The food giant's answer came in response to an analyst question about whether Kennedy's Make America Healthy Again agenda could hurt the company. So understand and be very clear about it. These conglomerates cannot. I'm talking about everything from the Cheesecake Factory to Twinkies. Everything that we eat, for the most part, is directly in the scope of RFK and this new program to make America healthy. All of these people feel it. They are panicking. They are panicking. Their bread and butter, literally, is fat Americans, poisoned American children, fat children, specifically, who grow up to be fatty boom baddies, but fat little toddlers, little bowling balls, going down the halls of American grocery stores are the bread and butter of these companies. They need fat little children addicted to sugar. They need Augustus Gloop from Willy Wonka. They want everybody to be Violet Beauregard when she's the blueberry. They want fat people immobilized. Piggies, they want people on oxygen machines. Now, they will never admit it. They do not say that. But their job is to create snacks that addict. Have you seen children lately? By the way, have you seen them? They have the bodies of divorced dads, children. They have, let's not pick on him. I don't want to pick on him. I like the Rizzler. But this is what I mean. It's like children, and who am I here, Navy SEAL? I'm not, but I'm saying when I was 8, I did not look like this. Children now are little bowling balls. Children. And they're addicts. They're addicted to sugar. They are addicted. And RFK, this is the thing, by the way, people don't like his stance on vaccines maybe, or they argue with him about raw milk. Everybody, even his biggest detractors, are on board with the fact that we have a poisoned food supply and that children are being, basically poisoned and destroyed at a very young age. And Kennedy has said that there are chemical poisons in chips, gummy bears, and other popular snacks. Kennedy takes a much more hostile view of food companies than previous administrations. So Marion Nestle, I don't even know who these people are. I mean, this is hilarious, by the way. These are all evil people, by the way. The food industry ought to be quaking in its boots, but they don't think it's going to happen. Marion Nestle, a leading authority on nutrition and food policy at New York University, said, wait a minute, this person has the same name as the food conglomerate and they're an authority on nutrition and food policy? Huh. Interesting. That seems a bit suspect. Smucker believes that its food brand's appeal and Americans' craving for snacks will outweigh any changes Kennedy may bring. Around half of Americans see they eat 3 or 4 more snacks a day. Smucker said it has also not seen any material impact to its business from the growth of the GLP-1 medications millions of people are now using for weight loss. It is a fight. It is a fight. And they will not roll over these people, okay? And neither will their consumers, neither will the clients, because they can't. But these companies are not going to stop unless they are fully either broken up or like attacked. They have to be, these fucking people have to be exposed for what they're doing in the same way that Marlboro got exposed and all of these Philip Morris. It has to be treated like that. They have to do that type of expose on these food companies. And they have to be.
I disagree on that. So, you need to eat, right? You don't need cigarettes. So for them to go after the cigarette companies, I get that, but you need to eat, and unfortunately, though, it's just a bunch of sugar. They're there to make money, right? They got investors to please, and it's how do you get more people to eat your shit? Well, make it more addictive. Let's add some more sugar and all that stuff. They cater to the population, right? Supply and demand. If people want sweets, they're gonna provide it, right? They build it, they will come, right? Anyways, let's carry on.
Be hauled before Congress. They have to be made to answer. And And then if Americans are still hell-bent on feeding their children this shit, well, there's nothing that you can do about it. But right now, this CEO, and by the way, now you're going to see these CEOs, since this guy got popped in the head, they're going to quiet the fuck down. I'm telling you right now, CEOs in this country are about to get quiet. They're about to get quiet. It's about to be a quiet holiday for the CEOs in this country. They're going to pipe the fuck down. I'm telling you, if I was a CEO and I wanted to run my mouth, you know, I would just chill, take a beat, quiet down. What he should be saying on that earnings call is that we are excited about this. We're excited that our country is getting healthier, and we want to play a pivotal role in this. But they can't, because they're drug dealers and they're poison manufacturers. And I'll tell you this right now, I guarantee he might have been less. This is going to reverberate, this CEO getting popped in the head, because these people don't respect anything. And then, by the way, this is going to sound, whatever. But these CEOs don't really they don't fear the government. They buy senators and congressmen. They don't really fear reprisals from the people. But getting shot at point blank range while standing outside of a hotel is going to make some of these people a little nervous, depending on what industry they're in. I'm telling you.
If there was money to be made in making healthy foods, right? Like keto this and low fat that and diet this and Coke Zero and all that other shit, right? Like, that's what they would be making, right? But they know people crave all those sweets. Your boy Chongo I was 300 pounds at one point. I used to just, boom. If it looked good, I used to stuff my face, right? And, it's hard for humans, right? We're only human, and these fuckers are basically adding crack as part of their ingredients, right? Like I've watched my wife make a cake or build make a pie or whatever, right? Like I see the amount of ingredients that go in there. But yeah, if you buy an apple pie from McDonald's, I want to see what the ingredients are on that shit, right? You go to any of these, do they have to add all that shit, right? Shit's wild, man. But it's like, so Kennedy, right? I think he means well. And maybe he's going to try really hard to, slim people down and all that, which is great because that's what we need, right? It's like, I feel like COVID should have been a wake-up call. People should have been like, fuck, I need to get healthy, right? America, like why 5 years later do we just now have someone that's worried about it, right? And before you point fingers, because Biden and the bubble, no one wants to hear that shit. All we need to know is that they're moving in the right direction, but I just feel like Americans just want to be fat. If it takes any kind of effort, no one wants to do it, right? But I'm all for it, as far as a change, right? Do I think it's going to work? Probably not, but anything will help at this point. Anyways, I'm just rambling. If you enjoyed this, go ahead and subscribe, notification bell. I'm running a Christmas special right now where I'm not charging anything if you like and subscribe. So, fuck yeah. Team Chongo for the win. But yeah, that's all I got. You guys take care. Peace out.